I was the biggest worrier, I must say. She never worried about it.
Bobby and Beth Phillips enjoyed the comfort of each other's company for many years before her trial with breast cancer began. Beth had faithfully scheduled annual mammograms, but an unexpected early appointment was the one visit when she found out how important timing and technology are in cancer screening. She learned the first hint of trouble from the technician.
She said, "Ms. Phillips, this digital machine that we're using now can see straight through you." And she says, "We've been tracking you for years on your right side." She says, "That is checking out completely fine today. It's your left side. We have a question there." And he just wants to get some more shots.
It was not in Beth's character to be too disturbed by the request for more pictures or discouraged by the recommendation for a needle biopsy. She remained positive, even as she eventually received the news from her doctor on a Friday afternoon.
Well, I sat in that chair right over there for a while and just let it kind of soak in. Bobby was in the other room. So, of course, the first person I shared it with was him. One of my very first concerns was how to tell my grandsons, because they are so precious to me. And
the weight of her diagnosis may have been heaviest that day, since Beth and Bobby were on their way to their grandson's birthday party. Now, Beth sees the silver lining in those gathering clouds.
In hindsight, it's wonderful that we had an event like that we were anticipating and looking forward to go ahead and attend, because that's what I've found throughout this journey, is that as normal as you can keep your own scheduling and your life, the better it is for everyone.
Keeping schedules and lives as normal as possible is much easier for breast cancer patients when all of their needs can be met in one location, such as the Women's Center at Baton Rouge General. The normal is even further enhanced when that center is a familiar setting where a patient may have routinely visited for her mammogram screenings. Doctors say 90% of such screenings reveal no significant concerns, but in the 10% that do, the benefits of a comprehensive breast care center become immediately obvious.
But when we find an abnormality on those exams, we contact the patient's doctor. And at that point, it sort of initiates a multidisciplinary approach, which is the reason behind these breast centers of excellence, is that all of the care can be rendered in one place. And all of the doctors involved in the care, the primary care doctor, the radiology department, the radiation oncologist, the hematologist, the surgeons, everyone is operating in one location.
A key component of the center's operation is a state-of-the-art health information and communication network, technology that enhances the quality of patient care.
And the investment that we've made, this investment with health information and communication just really optimizes the patient care that can be provided. By pulling all of the health information into one network, both the physicians and the caregivers have secure access to timely information for the diagnosis and treatment and screening of patients. And also with this information technology, it does reduce duplication of tests. So when patients are going through lengthy treatment processes, that's an important consideration.
It certainly simplifies things for us, and hopefully it makes the patient more comfortable in knowing that all of their doctors are communicating on a daily basis.
In addition to the coordinated care, Baton Rouge General is committed to making the most advanced diagnostic technologies available, including digital mammography, high-resolution breast ultrasound imaging, and breast MRI. In every case, the tools and techniques are matched to the individual circumstances of patients. The adoption of newer technologies has led to specific enhancements in care. Breast MRI is increasingly becoming a more valuable tool, not for every patient, but for those who have a family history of breast cancer or a genetic marker for cancer. When physicians have questions that other imaging techniques have not answered, MRI can be particularly helpful.
The good thing about breast MR is most of the time it's either a yes or no result. I mean, quite often you can determine if it's something that you need to be concerned about or not.
Without the mammogram, without that early detection, we never would have seen it that early.
Beth Phillips' cancer was found at a very early stage. A lumpectomy successfully removed all of it. She then had an extraordinary opportunity to receive her radiation treatments from leading-edge technology available for the first time anywhere in the country at the Baton Rouge General's Pennington Cancer Center.
And I was so fortunate, so blessed to be able to have the new Artiste machine, so generously gifted to this community by the Pennington family.
Artiste is an image-guided radiation therapy. Each day Beth had a treatment, her specialist was able to make adjustments in real time to the dosage level and location of the radiation based on specific current internal views. Artiste's advanced accuracy in targeting treatments prevents damage to healthy, non-cancerous tissue.
It's a very, very efficient, and I don't know anyone else's experience, but you're under that machine usually 5 minutes or less. I mean, there's no sensation other than you hear these sounds that the machine makes, and you talk to these very nice people that are helping you through all of it. And
advancements in technology and understanding how to find and fight breast cancer have certainly enhanced the most primary care of patients. That is the personal interaction, that human touch that seems to be vital in successful treatments. Both Beth and Simone were comforted by the concern of their caretakers at the Baton Rouge General, and each found that despite the stress their cancer brought into the lives of those closest to them, they were never lacking in loving support from friends and family.
It was hard at times. I mean, it was, you know, when she's crying at night thinking she can't do this anymore. And you just, you got to dig, I'm sorry. You just got to dig deep and give her that encouragement.